Hey team, welcome back to the training bay. Ryan Roblard here, and today in this video we're going to run through a component of our level 1 ground force protocol with SuperSpeed Golf. The goal of this protocol, we're going to use a couple tools today. We're going to need our green SuperSpeed club and we're going to need 2 force pedals. What I have is I have the large orange force pedal, which will be for my trail foot, and then I have the small yellow force pedal, which will be for my lead foot. Now, the sequence we're going to go through today is a progression which is going to focus on where to apply force, both in the backswing and in the downswing. Now, for many players, a huge opportunity to help us increase club head speed is to make sure that we're using the ground properly. And for a lot of players, we need feedback. So that's why we're using the force pedals. They're a fantastic tool to provide us some feedback, to help us understand how we can use the ground in order to maximize our ability to increase our club head speed. All right, now before we get started, just make sure, if you don't subscribe to this channel, please make sure you subscribe. Hit that little bell to make sure you get notifications, and always make sure you like these videos. And remember, if you have any comments, please post them down below. I will respond to every single one. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to set up these force pedals. So first thing we're going to do is, for my trail foot, it's going to be set up on the heel, but I want it set up on the heel with a little bit of that force pedal showing on the inside. There's a reason for this. That's actually going to maybe want to make it feel like I want to roll on the outside of my foot, which is a fault. So the reason why we set up is that that's going to force us to apply some pressure on the inside of this trail foot and really feel like we're trying to squish that pedal, really crush that pedal down to prevent us from rolling. For a lot of us, this is a very important feel. And then for the lead foot, I have that small yellow force pedal, and I'm going to have it on the inside ball of foot. But again, just showing a little bit on the inside. So this is what that setup is going to look like. I've got my normal stance, and right now I've got both pedals on the inside heel, on the inside ball of foot, with a little bit of it showing to make sure we get some pressure in the right spot. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to start this progression with the backswing component. All we're going to do is we're going to make a backswing, and the point is going to be as soon as we start to move that club, we want to feel like we are crushing down on the inside of that orange force pedal. For those of you that maybe struggle with a little bit of sway, this could be a really good feel that as soon as we pull that trigger, let's get some awareness that we want the point of application to be right on the inside of that trail heel. So we will do that 5 times. As soon as we pull the trigger, as soon as we start that club back, we're thinking we really want to crush down on that force pedal with our trail foot. So once we get the feeling down, the second part of the progression is now the downswing component. So we're going to start working from the top of our backswing. And now what we're going to do is we're going to feel that motion of transition. And what we're going to feel like is we are applying a ton of force on the inside ball of our lead foot. The reason why we're going to do this, for those of you that struggle getting from trail side to lead side, or for those of you whose timing is a little bit late, this is a great feel. So backswing, I'm going to smash the inside of the orange, and then transition, I'm really going to feel like I'm smashing down on the yellow. And then what we can start to do as well is we can actually allow the club to come down a little bit, and we can feel like our hips are rotating as we're getting some pressure into that spot. So we'll go ahead and we'll set up. We'll feel that press in the backswing. And then now that started downswing, I'm really starting to feel, especially on the inside of that foot, that I'm really getting some good activation. Now, at the start, this may feel a little bit different than what you're normally used to, and it may take a while, it may take a few swings to get used to the fact that the pedal always wants you to roll on the outside. But the key thing here is we don't want this on easy mode because we have those force pedals as feedback. So let's make sure that we're really getting used to the fact that we're trying to apply this force on the inside of both feet. So let's remember, part 1 is the backswing, where we're really crushing on the inside of that orange pedal. Part 2 is once we've crushed the orange, we're going to come down and we're going to start to really feel like we're crushing on the yellow. And once we get the feel of both of those, we're going to make some full swings. So what we have so far is we've got where we want to apply force on the backswing and where we want to apply force on the downswing. The reason why we kind of chop this up and do it slowly is because we want the focus point to be where it needs to be. On the backswing, we've got to think of that orange pedal, and we need a few reps to do it. At the start of the downswing, we need some focus point on that yellow pedal, and that's why we split them up. Now we're going to combine them. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make 5 swings. I'm going to take a second to get set up on that pedal, and I'm going to remember that my backswing trigger is applying pressure here, and my downswing trigger is applying there. Okay, and if your feet move a little bit off the pedal, that's fine. I'd rather you reset every time and do it properly to make sure that we've got the best chance to give us that force applied in the correct spot. Okay, I'll do it one more time for you. Again, I'll get set. All right, so this has been our normal stance progression, which is part of our level 1 ground force protocol with the SuperSpeed golf training system. We've incorporated some force pedals today, and as we work our way up, when we're talking specifically ground force, the first thing we have to make sure is understanding what part of the feet to push where, and that's what we've done with this progression. If you have any questions, again, please make sure you post them in the comments down below, and you can always find more information from us at superspeedgolf.com. We'll see you next time.